Good morning, tribe. It is Quartzsite errand day. Barb's already pulled out. I am about to. I intended to pull out much earlier, but one of the things that I'm very conscious of is tire pressure, and unfortunately 3 of my 4 dualies were low. My 2 inners were down to like 50 and they should be at about 80. So that was disconcerting, and that means that I'm going to be watching while I'm doing laundry and running errands, and if the tire pressure drops again, I'm going to go over to America's Custom Tire and have them take a look at what's going on. I mean, I suppose it's possible that I've got 2 leaks. I think it's more likely that my issue is simply that I have had big temperature fluctuations since I got here. So it's been really hot, and then it was pretty cold. It was really pretty cold this morning. I think it was like 43 degrees this morning when I woke up. So I don't know. We'll see. Shouldn't be anything seriously wrong with the tires, although my tire pressure monitor seems to be a little out of whack. It told me that the pressure on one of the tires was 87 when I had aired it up to 80. And then I went and let a bunch of air out and it resettled, and then it was down to 77 and I had to put more air in the tire. Go figure. And I just got a notification that my e-trike was left behind. Yes, it was. It is locked up to Lisa's trailer because I don't have any intention of reloading it until I'm actually ready to leave Quartzsite. Sorry about the sun in your eyes. This is basically the same tour of Quartzsite that you got on my e-trike ride, which will be coming out in today's real time. It's very confusing, guys, I know. So I'm gonna stop this. I'm going to do a couple of things real quick, and then I'm going to stop this and I'll catch up with you a little bit later when we get to see something new. How's that sound? Actually, I'll just do that when we get restarted as well.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
Just in case you haven't seen any of the other videos before, let me just kind of update you on where we are here. And we are near the hub of activity in La Posa South. So we're going to go down this hill and hope we don't scrape. Stop. Okay. Stop. And when I come back, I might go up one more wash further. So on my right is a water fill station. On my left are people dumping, and straight ahead are the dumpsters. There are also more water fill stations over here on the right. Oh, and there's Barb. I guess she decided to dump and get water before she went into town. I'm going first to the laundromat. 225 toward US 95 South. So pretty busy intersection here.
Continue on LP 225.
And you might notice, or I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a license plate on this side-by-side ahead of us. Yeah. You can get license plates on your vehicles, on your side-by-sides in Arizona. And when we were in, I think it might, I don't remember if it was North Dakota or South Dakota, I think it was North Dakota, saw somebody driving one on the road, and they said, yeah, if your vehicle is legal to drive on the street, or drive on the streets where you've licensed it, you can drive it on any roads, any state in the United States. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Sounds good. I got no idea if it's really true. But that's what he told me. All right, so we're heading for the entrance. And again, you've seen this part on the E-Trike before. So, just a real quick update. Today is Thursday, November 20th. It is 58 degrees outside, according to Henry. That's probably pretty accurate. Speed limit's 15. This guy's doing about 20, and so am I. It's hard to do 15 on the main road, since they repaved it year before last. But we do the best that we can. I wonder if they're selling their trailer or just all the junk in it. I think they're just selling the junk in it, but who knows. It's also interesting that these people have set up businesses along the main road, because I don't think you're allowed to do that. This guy over here on the left has some stuff for sale. And then this guy right here usually has, I think this is the guy. Oh yeah, but he's not there right now. Usually has barrels out to collect recyclables so that he can then go resell them. Nice work if you can get it, I guess. This trailer on the left here with the tank on it, that's the Blue Boy dump station. There's no rinsing or anything there. You just dump right into the just the Blue Boys. So a lot of people will have a wastewater tote that they'll hook up to their side-by-side or their truck or whatever, and then drag that out. Oh no, here's the guy with the dumpsters, all right, with the barrels, selling stuff. I was premature, sorry about that. A lot of people have a wastewater tote that they will drag out to the Blue Boy station rather than having to move their RV to go to the dump station. Now for me personally, you know, in a Class C RV, since I've got to use it to go run errands anyway, it is just as easy for me to go ahead and go dump my tanks, get fresh water, get propane. Excuse me. And although the cost of the LTVA is $180 for a 7-month period, and that includes the ability to be able to use their dump station and their water fill and their trash, I still, and I know people will say, why are you spending money on that? Because I am pretty frugal overall. But I still will go up to RV Relief, which is what we're going to do today after we get done with laundry. And I will dump my tanks and get fresh water. Actually, I'll get fresh water and then I'll dump my tanks. And then I'll get propane, do it all in one location. And since I only have to do it every few weeks, so for example, I think the last time I dumped my tanks was on the 3rd of November, and today's the 20th. And I was actually planning to wait a few more days, except I don't want to be doing laundry over the weekend. And I decided Monday or Tuesday would be kind of pushing it, so I'm doing it today. Which is a little bit premature, but not too bad. The other thing that I have done is, it's just that angle so you get some view too. The other thing that I have done is, I have two 2.5 gallon water jugs that I'm only using for fresh water, and they're collapsible. I really love these things. And so, like, if Lisa's going out in her truck and I go for a ride along, we'll stop by and I'll fill up my 5 gallon jugs. I'm going to do that, my 5 gallons of water in those jugs. I'm going to do that today. And then I can just refill those in camp. And in fact, I did that about 3 times since I got here on the 6th. I think I got here on the 6th. And I ended up with a completely full, overflowingly full water tank the last time we did it, which was very cool. kind of like not understand why people like Rob would do that. I think Cheryl did it. She got a water bladder, and she would fill that up and use that to refill her water tank. They both had trailers, and for them it was more of a hassle to have to hook up, hitch up the trailer, and then drive it to get water and dump and so forth. Now there's also, at least there's more than one, I'm sure, but there's one guy that I have used here that will come around and dump your tanks where you're parked. That ain't cheap. That's 60 bucks. But one of my friends does that, and more power to him. I did pay for that once this past season when I was laid up with a broken foot. I don't remember what was going on, but I think in part I just didn't want to bother anybody to drive me into town so I could go dump my tanks because I couldn't drive yet. But I said I wasn't going to talk you all the way in, but I guess I am. We are about to cross Kuhn Street. To the right, you can go out there and get to Scat and Wash, which is 14-day. To the left is the Tyson Wells Marketplace, and lots of vendors set up there for the season. So there's plenty to see and do in that area, and that's also down where the big tent will be come January. And I have never been to the big tent before, but I intend to go there this year. I do. Utilities, and I have to say, so far, between last winter when it was still quite busy and so far this year, cell signals have been better than they have been in past years, but come January I expect that to still be a pretty big issue. Just saying. Hoping I'm going to be totally lazy today, get to put my laundry into the washing machine and then walk into Basics next door to the laundromat and get breakfast. We'll find out. The first question, of course, is, am I going to be able to park? That's always a question. Oh, and I think I can. Yeah, I usually park right here. Kit, you can stop. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pull in right here and back in. I said stop. All right, we're going to get parked, and then I will check back in with you a while later. All right, well, this is tour number 1, guys. We are doing the laundromat, and we got the big machine today. This is going to run for about 40 minutes. Cost me $7.50, but I got 3 sets of sheets, my blanket, 2 bath towels, 2 big hand towels, a bunch of microfiber towels, and a beach towel in there. So it seems like it's worth it to me. And this is all the clothes, except for the ones I'm wearing. So this is going to run about another 23 minutes. And where are we? We are at the Main Street Laundromat in Quartzsite. And there's your look. All right, say hi to YouTube. All right, so we're going to go next door and we're going to grab some breakfast. Oops, excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. It's a very, very busy location here. So we're going to go over here and we're going to get some breakfast. At Basics. I forget what it used to be called. They used to have a great Monte Cristo sandwich. I wish they would do that again. There's Henry. Biscuits and gravy, quite good. Their cappuccino is real good. I think that's what I'm going to do today. Got some specials. Today's Thursday. Chicken Caesar wrap, I don't need that. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, come on out. Nope, come on out. I'm filming.
Oh, hi.
Say hi to YouTube. Perfect.
Hi. Have a great day.
Thanks, you as well. Good morning, Michelle.
How are we doing? Oh, you're so good to remember my name.
I do my best.
Not
I am filming for YouTube. Are you okay with that?
I am. Are you a real positive YouTube person?
I am a very positive YouTube
You wanna
person.
make
So, this is Michelle. This is Basics. And I love the shirt. Rule the world, start with coffee. Because, man, isn't that the truth? That is the way to get her done. I'm going to start with cappuccino, though.
2 shots or 1 shot? 3 shots. 12 ounce or 16?
Let's do 12.
12? 3
Yeah.
shots of cappuccino. Any
12.
sweetener in that today?
I'm sorry?
Any sweetener in that today?
Nope, just plain old cappuccino.
All right. I'm gonna
And then
turn
I got to
my
get
back
some.
and I'm going to get started.
Yeah, and I'm going to figure out what I want to eat.
All right.
So we're going to look over here. We got biscuits and gravy. I know they're good. I've done that a whole bunch of times. That might be where I end up today. Quartzsite Benedict.
I'll be right with you too. Good to see you.
A B&G and egg. Sausages and cheese. Ooh, that sounds good too.
No one is Quartzsite.
Yeah, look at that, guys. We got plenty of choices. Now, I will say, I hate to be the thing that I miss. What was it? What was this called when you had the full restaurant,
The
Michelle?
Main Street Eatery.
The Main Street
And
Eatery.
we just went back to the basics. In fact, the top of my menu says the Main Street Eatery. Went
Ah.
back to the basics.
Back to the basics. And this is great, but I still miss the Monte Cristo. That was my fave.
Everyone misses the Main Street Eatery except Jerry and Michelle.
No doubt. No doubt. You got
I'm
plenty.
sorry for that. but
Nope,
that's-
I get it. I get it. You got plenty going on.
Yes.
So we got a little kitchen back here. We got some stuff going on. Michelle's working on my cap, and that's cool. We got eating areas back here, and then back through that door.
Tell me what you're gonna have to eat.
I think I'm gonna do the Quartzsite Benedict.
The Quartzsite Benedict?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't ever done that, so here.
Here.
I got laundry going. I figure, I'm killing all my birds with one stone, right? So if you get the chance, if you're in Quartzsite, even if you don't need to do laundry, and I'm guessing you probably do, put your laundry in and then walk down to the end of the building.
Everyone has dirty laundry.
Everybody's got dirty laundry at some point or another. Come on down and see Michelle. Get yourself, I don't know. I'm going to say Quartzsite Benedict. We'll find out for sure. Once it gets in front of me, I'll share that with you. And I can guarantee you the cap is good. That's always my go-to. And I'm a triple shot kind of person, so hey, need my caffeine fix. All right, so this is it, guys. This is the Quartzsite Benedict. How's that for a huge plate of food that I'm probably not going to be able to finish? It is a biscuit split open with egg and sausage and cheese and, of course, biscuit gravy. I guess I got to dig in and tell you whether or not it's worthy, huh? Let's just get a little bite here. Oh, yeah, it'd be hard to go wrong with that. So, I'm going to say it again. There's the view out to the front. Come on in, check out Basics. It's particularly nice. For me, it's my special treat when I have to do laundry because I hate doing laundry, but I love to eat. And this way, I didn't have to make breakfast or lunch or possibly dinner at this point. All right, thanks for coming along. And I guess I'm going to show you more than I really intended to of my laundry process, guys. But I just discussed these two things with my new friend Darla over there, because I had to ask a gentleman to reach in and get this out for me because it was stuck all the way in the back and I can't reach it. So what is this? This is a device that will pull pet hair off of your laundry, but it doesn't stick to this. It transfers it into the filter. I don't understand how it works, but I know that it does. So these are cool. I try and use at least 2 per load. I've lost a couple. I need to order some more. So 2 of these, they go in the washer and then they go in the dryer. And if by some chance they lose their stickiness, because they got a little bit of stiction to them, if they lose that, then wash them in hot water and Dawn, let them dry, and they're sticky again. I've had these for years now. So that's one item. And then these are called dryer balls. They're made from sheep's wool. So I don't use any dryer sheets or anything like that. I just toss a couple of these in with each load of laundry, and they fluff your laundry up, and there's no need for a dryer sheet. So there you go. That's my tip. Laundry is done finally. It is 12 o'clock straight up, and I thought I was never going to get finished, but I finally did. And I also asked him what is the least busy time to come. So next time, I'm going to try a Saturday morning. That's what I'm going to try. And next stop is going to be at Coyote Fresh. And hope I'm not going to scrape getting in and out of here.
Your destination.
Well, maybe. Maybe no problem. And I'm going to just pull right down here along the wall. And I think I'm going to go out the back side. Okay. Can I get out this way? I'm not sure.
Head northeast.
We're all done in the grocery store. Yeah, I think I need to turn around. Because I don't think I'm going to fit through there.
Head northwest.
Can't
toward East
wait to
Main
get
Street.
a new backup camera screen. Although I can actually see today, so that's good. The sunlight angle is just right to allow that. Okay, this will let me out. So, I got a slab of their already made ribs, yay, and
Head southeast toward East Main Street.
a zucchini,
Then turn right on East Main Street.
an onion,
Turn right on East Main Street.
and a potato. So what I have discovered is, the last potato that I baked, I actually got 4 meals out of. Three meals out of. Could have made it 4. This one will easily be 4 because it's enormous. I'm afraid I'm going to hit coming out of here. We're going to find out though. Gotta wait for all this traffic to go by before I try and do it. Boy, he's got some problems. Okay, well I didn't hear it scrape, so yay for that.
Right. Signs for Arizona 95 north. Park.
Okay. So, done with grocery store, done with laundry. Next stop is RV relief. We're gonna dump our tanks. We're gonna get fresh water, dump our tanks, and get propane. And then we're finally ready to go home. Yay! There's Roadrunner. I haven't been in there yet this year. I've been to Coyote, I think 2 or 3 times now. I know at least twice, maybe 3 times. And part of what I'm learning when I'm shopping in town like this is to buy less. So I still have leftovers from when I went in there a week or so ago that I have not finished using. And one of those is a broccoli crown, which I'm hoping is still okay because I want to turn that into a loaf of bread. Yep. That's what I want to do. So we're going to head up here about 3/4 of a mile. And oh, by the way, there is now an Amazon locker in Quartzsite at Ironwood Outpost, which is also another mail place like GTO and BCF, not BCF, Moon Mountain Mail. GTO used to be BCF. Here's No Name Street on the right.
In half a mile, turn left on East Cherokee Lane.
A lot of places I've never been to in Quartzsite. RV pit stop looks pretty empty. And their propane is $3.29. When I looked at RV Relief's website, they said they were $2.99. RV Lifestyles is $2.99. And in my opinion, if you need propane, they're the two best places to go, both in terms of price and in terms of ease of maneuverability. And I think actually RV Lifestyles might win on maneuverability even. Unless you're doing all three. If you're getting water and you're dumping and you're getting propane, this is the most easy to maneuver all the way around. All right, so here we go. Stop. Okay. All right, so we're gonna come over here. Oh no, it is dump first and then water. My bad. So I guess they want us to go this way. Okay, well that's the dump, super simple. Now we're going to go around to the water side. Stop, Kit.
So there's just one more of these things.
Okay. So we're going to come out here to the end. Okay, Kit, it's okay. Good boy, it's okay. I know. Alright, so we just finished with propane. And now we are going to head back to camp. So here are the numbers. I just spent $30 exactly, which includes 5.3 gallons of propane at $3 a gallon. So that's basically $16 in propane. Plus I dumped, plus I got water, and they charge a 2.75% convenience fee for credit cards. Now I'm okay with all of that. It's clean, it's easy to do. Tidy, just the way I like things. A lot of traffic on this road today. So yeah. Now we get to go back to camp. I have dinner all ready to be at. Although I'm gonna have to throw it in the refrigerator and then reheat, because I'm still stuffed from breakfast, so there's that. All right, here we go now. All the errands are run. The errands are run, but the work's not done, right? Because I have to put the laundry away, make the bed again. And I now have 3 complete sets of sheets. I had 2 sets of sheets. My bottom sheet on the set that I like became threadbare and slit. So I no longer have that set of sheets available to me. I kept the top sheet just in case I want a top sheet for something. And the second set of sheets was the first set that I bought because it was kind of an urgent matter to get a set of sheets when I got this rig, because I didn't have anything in the twin size genre. And I've never liked them, so as soon as I got a set that I like, I stopped using them. And I've been using those for the last week or so after my good ones shredded. But I had ordered 2 new sets that were exactly the same as the old ones. So I'm going to get rid of the set that I don't like and donate it, because why hold on to something like that? I think 2 sets of sheets is plenty. I'm probably going to rotate them, but I may not. I mean, I never rotated the other ones. I took them off, I washed them, I put them back on. There you go. And it's funny because, of course, when I looked up how long sheets should last on YouTube, on Google, same thing, right? It said roughly 2 years, maybe 3. Longer if they're being rotated. Well, duh, longer if they're being rotated because they aren't getting used every day. So, I don't know that the resting time in between uses really does anything to prolong their life. But I looked out and they were on sale when I bought them, so I bought 2 sets. So here we are coming back to Kuhn Street already. And a little bit of activity down there. I'm sure Beer Bellies is doing its thing and whatevs, but I'm not much into the scene. I really kind of enjoy my quiet life. So we'll see. We'll see what I get into this year.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes.
Alright, we're going to get back to
Sally
camp.
forth,